such and such today. And I was like, say what, me?
So you like, bitch, that mean I'm getting promoted today too?
Like managers never fired anybody. He's like, yeah, you're gonna fire such and such today. He's like, tell him, he's fired, and tell him not to go back in his desk. Because that's the thing. Like once you get fired, people would like log back into their computers and send out them emails. He said, watch him, tell him that you box up his stuff, lock his computer, and walk him out. I was like, really, man? Like you supposed to do this?
Yeah.
So dude was like basically like pretty much like the Donald Trump of the company.
Yeah.
Like his dad had all these hookups, and he fed him all these leads, and that's how he came to prominence. And then he also had these delusions of athletic, prowess like Donald Trump. Like he supposedly played baseball, but come to find out he was like the water boy.
Oh, you talking about your boss or the Hart dude?
The boss.
The boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so dude had like was supposed
The
to
Hart
be like,
dude was a bruh too. It was a lot of elements that made it hard.
Oh wow.
yeah, he was a pit. He said he was a pitcher. Was he? He said he was a pitcher.
Yeah.
And he got like little hands. He got like real little hands. So like,
The male equivalent of a girl having man hands. He had
Listen.
woman hands.
oh, he had soft. He had like
But
little
listen
soft
though,
little punk hands too.
because Ham and I worked in the same office. When Ham quit, he sent this dude an email. You know how Ham is like a wordsmith. Like he destroy you like with words without even cussing. And he did that. He destroyed him so bad that my boss called me and told me that I couldn't talk to Ham no more. I was like, I said, you mean outside of work? He's like, yeah, I don't want you to talk to him. I said, you
I
can't
live
say
there.
that.
I live last in the same house. Like we lived in the same house. He told us,
Because look,
I was like, how?
this is how he did it though. Because Ham, when Ham shot him the email, he CC'd me on it, so he knew I saw it. So
I forgot what BCC meant. I was like, man, CC.
So listen, so his pride was hurt. So he's like, you talked to him? And I was like, not since the email. But
Not since even.
he's like, I don't want you talking to him anymore. I was like, what do you mean, like ever? He's like, yeah. I said, not outside of work. He's like, nope. I was like, how you gonna control that? Like, how you gonna tell somebody who they can talk to outside of work?
Oh man, that dude was a complete idiot, man.
Yeah. All right,
We're gonna talk about Wayne. We're gonna talk about Weezy.
somebody have to clue me in on that dude.
Yeah, I need to.
Who knows?
Tell us all the facts.
Mace, you know the story. Come tell us the story with Weezy.
Weezy said, "Fuck these."
The
niggas."
decline of Weezy, man. Like,
No, actually, Mace, seriously, I want to get your opinion on it.
That shit was funny though. Yeah, the interview. Yeah, the interview. Yeah.
now this thing is like to some people like, oh, this is new, but I mean, have we
Hold on,
been missing
somebody pull up.
obvious signs of like his like?
My phone downstairs. I wanted to pull up because it's got some good. He said a lot of other random stuff outside of just the Black Lives Matter. Like it was a lot.
But
of
was he
stuff.
high though?
It was a lot of
It sounded like he
components.
was high.
No, he definitely.
he's always
he was
high.
definitely on something.
Hey, but did his separation from like the black community in reality start with that skateboarding trend, and we just didn't realize it?
No, he was doing rock too though.
Like the rock stuff, yeah. Well, that's why I say he was learning guitar on stage and making
Honestly,
people pay for it.
I just thought that he was in a different place.
Now, if you watch the whole interview, I think she said,
Mace, come get on the mic.
Come get on this microphone.
Yeah.
right here.
I'm about to finish this whole gallon.
Damn, man. I was like,
Green tea.
Yeah, no, what I was
body the
saying
whole
was,
gallon of green tea.
if you watch the entire interview, she asked him a question about his daughter and like him using the B word and calling women hoes, and would he want somebody to call his daughter that? And I think it kind of got to him, and she was kind of really poking him the whole time. Like,
Got you.
And I think he got mad. And
So that clip was out of context?
No, it definitely wasn't out of context. Like, it's still, I'm not excusing what he said, but if you watch the whole interview, you see why. Because I felt like he was being a little hostile towards her, and rude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, she's a black female, and you sitting there talking to her like disrespectful, and you're gonna pull out your flag and say you a gangbanger.
He said all that?
Yeah, you haven't seen.
I haven't seen it. No.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it was bad. But at first, I had only saw like from that moment when he asked about Black Lives Matter. I mean, when she asked him. But he was mad and he said some crazy stuff.
I got it.
And I heard he fired his publicist today
Because of the interview that say got set up?
Like,
Said when it's supposed to get out or something like that.
I got the comments.
For real?
You
I
ready?
was here. Yeah.
So, one of the first things he said in response to Black Lives Matter, he said, "I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me."
Wow.
And then the next thing he said, I'm a young black rich motherfucker. If that don't let you know that America understands black motherfuckers matter these days, then I don't know what it is.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's when he went to that man over there, white, filming me.
Right. Yeah. See that man right there? He white. He filming me.
I wanted to stand up and give a slow clap. Like,
so y'all
what?
start listening to his music?
I mean, I don't listen to his music really like that. Anyway.
I'm about to say, I don't listen to him.
Like his old stuff though.
Yeah,
And I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not gonna
I
stop
done bought
listening
it.
to Hot Boys
Like,
and
why would
stuff.
I stop? I bought it already.
The block is.
Did
still
you really
hot.
buy it though?
Well, I stole it already.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
correction.
I owned it already.
Yeah, I owned it already.
I mean, the old stuff, I might have bought it and lost it, and now I'm just getting it back. I'm not paying for
I
it
did
twice.
listen to College Grove a little bit though. There's a couple
Wayne.
records on there.
Wayne been washed.
Yeah, I think it's the drugs, man.
Yeah, he watched himself. You're right. It's the drugs.
It's the
Because it's
drugs.
not like he was just like completely out of style and like talent. He just made himself.
I think he was like one of those musical geniuses at one point, right?
Yeah, early on.
Because they get bored. That's why he was doing all that other stuff like rock and roll. He was doing,
Yeah.
Skateboard.
yeah.
But what about him made you think he was a musical genius?
Because the dude literally would just travel with a bag and then record just without writing anything down.
There was a moment in time
Yeah.
where Wayne was on every song on the
Yeah.
radio.
No, I'm not saying
His alliteration
I'm not
was
saying-
like on another level.
And you would have
He
to
was
listen.
like-
He had punchlines like after punchlines.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
The
not a musical
alliteration, the
genius,
metaphors, it was
but
just
maybe
like-
because maybe he was just a super
he was
dope
lyrically
lyricist.
gifted.
Yeah.
So when you say musically genius, I think about people who
Prince.
actually do
Yeah.
that like
That
play
play
instruments
Yeah.
or can
I know what you
rap.
meant, though.
I know what you.
meant.
But you can't just quantify it net playing instruments.
No, I was about to say, or ones people who
Yeah, 'cause
can.
what about
people,
Kanye West?
no, that's what I was about to say. People who can rap and make beats.
Yeah,
like
it's-
you can
it's
do like
it's multidimensional.
yeah. So that's why when you said, I was like, huh? Like,
But what he did? How many artists you think has his gifts where you don't have to write nothing down ever? Like Jay-Z, and who else?
Big one
Young
doing
Doug
it
don't
until he
write.
found out.
Young
Jay-
Doug-
He
not-
said he don't write stuff down.
You can't tell?
But we don't know what he
He
write.
don't have to write nothing down.
Ain't writing that down, son. Punch
Designer
me in.
ain't writing
Punch me
nothing down
in.
either.
Hey, would you still put Lil Wayne in the top 10
of what?
rappers all time? He used to be in the top 5.
He hurt himself
he
in the
was.
past few years.
So
He was never in my
can't-
top 5.
how-
Yeah, I don't
what?
think he was in my top 5 either.
He's never been in my top 5.
When
I
he
like
had-
Wayne.
when he had the Carter.
I like Wayne too. That doesn't
had
mean
like a
Is it
2
Carter? Which
There's
one
a
was
lot-
with Top of My Hands?
there are a lot of rappers, so
that's off
the
the
top 5 is very, very
He
small.
was in the
group
top
of
5
people.
during that
Yeah,
period.
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
at the
absolutely.
time.
He was probably on top at that
But no,
time.
but he was in
like
the
number one.
but he was in the top 5 during that period of all time.
No,
no.
Yes,
I wouldn't do that. He was probably
No.
he was number 1 for that period.
time?
He was number 1 at
during
that time.
that period.
Well,
yeah.
we can at least agree to say he was close enough that you just made a face instead of just being like, hell no. Because you know what I'm saying? You didn't say hell no. You were just like,
He could be.
that's close enough. That might be like 7.
He could be in the discussion. He could be in the discussion.
discussion,
He could
yeah.
be in the
Definitely
discussion.
in the
So that
He could be
means
in the
because he was
discussion.
trending towards trying to fight his way. You like if he keeps going at the pace he's going right
Exactly.
now.
He was trending.
back then,
He was trending
It
up.
was like,
That's
no,
it.
this is going to be a problem.
This is one of the all-time best albums, the Carter 3.
Oh
Yeah.
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 No, that's his best album.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about just rap albums. Period.
What we waiting on? We waiting on the Carter 5? What we waiting
Yeah,
on?
but right now Carter 5. Carter 4 came out already. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's with the.
That was a
Yeah,
bust.
that was kind of a buzz.
It had a couple
Buzz.
hits on it, but the
Carter
Carter
3
3
was Miss Officer, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it had
Oh,
three
yeah.
Pete, Mr. Carter, a Millie,
Babyface.
Got
Oh,
Money,
yes.
Comfortable, Dr. Carter, Phone Home, Top of My
Lollipop.
Hands, Miss Offers, Let
Yeah.
the Beat Build,
Lollipop on the tune.
Shoot Me Down, Lollipop.
Yep.
Yeah.
That thing was fire.
Easily the best.
That's his
album.
best one. That's Wayne's
Yeah.
best
But
album
would
for
it-
sure.
you still wouldn't put it in like top 5 or 10 rap albums of all time?
Yes, in the top 10.
I give him
yes.
top 10 probably, not
Okay,
top
that's a
5.
big accomplishment.
I give him top 10.
Yep.
Because certain artists probably have a couple in the top 10, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z probably don't have a couple.
He don't.
Nah, you probably just have to put. Yeah, he
Blue-
might have two.
the
He might have
Blueprint,
two.
yeah, Reasonable Doubt and
Blueprint. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Reasonable
the
Doubt,
Black
Blueprint.
Album. What about the Black
I
Album?
don't think so. Black Album probably a top 25.
He's the Jay-Z expert. You're not gonna get him two?
Oh, I give him 2.
Which two?
definitely got two.
Which two?
Reasonable Doubt.
Blueprint.
And Blueprint.
I don't. This is shameful, but I don't really remember. Never really heard Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, because it's
I
not.
like
like
I mean, it was,
I know it's a dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
but
Dead
I couldn't tell you
President.
any other.
I think
other president.
most Jay-Z fans went back and
Listen to it.
grew an appreciation for Reasonable
Right.
Doubt.
Got you.
Right. You had to go all the way back to the beginning to really get.
Yeah, because it was too grown for us when it came out. Because it came out when I was like a junior in high school, I think. It was just. It was,
yeah.
it was
I'm
too-
curious to hear it.
It was too
'Cause,
grown then.
No, him being quiet. I want to hear his top 5 because it might be like 3-6. He was on some other stuff.
No, you know what? No,
You know,
no.
3-6. I grew up with 3-6
check
though.
it out.
It's out of Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
No,
3-6, Yo Gotti, all of that that rap out, that UGK, all
Oh,
of
you know
that.
what? Hold on. We're going to cut this and we're going to go into the album pod.
All right.
because that could be his own one.
Okay.
All right. So
You ready? You stopping this one, right?
we stopping this one. We out.
Okay.
Just like that. It's weird.
You're gonna be.
Once again, you've been listening to the Firing Squad podcast. Obviously, you like what you heard because you made it to the end. Do us a favor and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Firing Squad Pod. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Until next time.